A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a grand display of patriotism and political ambition, President Donald Trump and GOP congressional leaders celebrated the signing of the One Big Beautiful Bill, OBBB, on July 4th. The event was marked by an impressive array of flags, fireworks, and even a flyover by a B-2 bomber, creating a spectacle that many hoped would galvanize support for the Republican agenda. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson ceremoniously handed Trump the gavel used to conclude the House vote, symbolizing a significant legislative victory for the party. However, as the fireworks fade, the reality of the bill's implications is beginning to set in, raising concerns about its potential impact on the GOP's future. The OBBB, touted as a transformative piece of legislation, is set to enact nearly $1 trillion in cuts to Medicaid, alongside the elimination of Obamacare subsidies and significant reductions in SNAP benefits. These drastic measures could leave millions of Americans struggling to access essential healthcare and food resources. States may be forced to convene special legislative sessions to address the looming budgetary crises, as governors grapple with the fallout from these sweeping cuts. While the most severe impacts of the federal cuts will not be felt until after the upcoming midterm elections, the initial backlash is already affecting vulnerable GOP lawmakers. Many are concerned that the negative perceptions surrounding the OBBB will overshadow any short-term political gains from extending and expanding the Trump tax cuts established in 2017. The GOP now faces the daunting task of reshaping public opinion about the bill, particularly among their own constituents. Meanwhile, the political landscape continues to shift as various issues emerge. The U.S. Department of Agriculture announced a ban on sales of farmland to Chinese buyers and other foreign adversaries, citing national security concerns. This move is indicative of a broader trend as the government grapples with foreign influence in critical sectors. In Texas, President Trump is set to visit the state following devastating floods that have claimed over 100 lives. The visit underscores the administration's ongoing efforts to address natural disasters while navigating the complex political terrain. As the GOP navigates these challenges, figures like Elon Musk are making headlines with their political ambitions. Musk's discussions with former Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang about forming a third party have sparked debate about the future of American politics and the viability of alternative political movements. The electoral system's inherent bias towards a two-party framework complicates the emergence of third-party candidates, as highlighted by analysts. The lack of proportional representation perpetuates a winner-take-all mentality that often sidelines independent voices. In New York City, the real estate sector is rallying behind incumbent Mayor Eric Adams in a bid to thwart the Democratic mayoral nominee Zohran Mamdani, who has focused his campaign on rent control. This local battle reflects broader tensions within the Democratic Party as factions vie for influence. The implications of the OBBB extend to various sectors, including the FDA, which has faced staff reductions since Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was confirmed as health secretary. Critics argue that these cuts have hindered the agency's ability to effectively regulate public health. The private space industry is also poised to benefit from the OBBB, with provisions for preferential tax treatment for companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin. This aspect of the bill highlights the administration's commitment to fostering innovation and investment in the burgeoning space sector. As President Trump touts the promise of attracting $3 trillion in corporate investments, skepticism remains regarding the actual impact of such claims on the economy. Polling data reveals that a significant majority of Americans are concerned about the financial implications of tariffs, further complicating the GOP's messaging strategy. Amidst these developments, an imposter posing as Secretary of State Marco Rubio has been contacting foreign officials, raising alarm about security protocols within the government. The incident underscores the challenges of maintaining integrity and trust within political institutions. As the political landscape evolves, the GOP must confront the realities of their legislative decisions and the potential consequences for their electoral prospects. With the midterm elections on the horizon, the stakes are higher than ever as party leaders scramble to navigate a complex web of public opinion, policy implications, and internal party dynamics. The coming months will be critical in determining whether the One Big Beautiful Bill will be viewed as a landmark achievement or a political misstep that could haunt the GOP for years to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.